G'day, Tanya. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you, Darren?
I'm well, thank you. Thanks for taking the time for this little video testimonial or interview, if you will. Before we do anything, just for those people who may see this, just give us a little bit of background about who you are, where you are, and what do you do for a living?
Oh, yeah. My name is Tanya. I actually working in the hospital. Actually, I'm a practice manager of one of the clinics in North Shore Private, and I started trading in about 2017. And I used to rely on numerous indicators to trade with a lower time frame, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. But then got any consistent profit.
Yeah.
And until I met you, Darren.
Common story about those lower time frames. So just a little bit of a deep dive into that. So how long were you? I just want to get a bit of an idea of what your trading was like before. I know you said you were trading those lower time frames and probably relying on a lot of indicator-based methods or things like that. And how long were you kind of doing that for before you finally realized that it just doesn't work?
Maybe about a year.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Some clients come to me, they've been doing it for 10 years. So that's a good thing.
Oh, really? No, about a year. And then I blew my account in about 2019 or 18. And then I stopped trading altogether at that point.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe just forget about it.
Just not for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not for me. And I just get on to work. And
Yeah.
till last year, I thought maybe I just give it another try. And yeah, I'm glad I did. And then I find you online.
Great. How would you describe, in your words, us working together? I mean, how have you found us help you with your trading from what you were doing?
I think with the simple strategy can actually, it works, actually can apply to the trading. It works for me. Yeah.
Yeah, simple is best. Is there any aspect of our association, we've been together now just a bit over 100 days, is there any aspect of our association that you think is more meaningful than anything else? Or have you found the whole thing,
Yeah.
okay?
I think find the whole process is actually, it's worth. I know you're giving me one-on-one coaching.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, actually, it worth every cent I pay for, I would say. Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Really enjoy that. It's really good.
Excellent. How did you find the process, like, the educational material and then the process that we go through? Did you find it flowed in normal order? It didn't sort of jump around all over the place? It was one thing just moved into the next?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just find that it's very smooth, the whole process. And you teach me one thing, and then once I can master it, and then we move on to another. It is.
Yeah, that's the trick, mastering one thing at a time. Yeah, absolutely. How do you find the weekly calls? Do we get together every week on a Zoom call? Just give me a little bit of feedback about our Zoom calls.
Helpful. It's really helpful. Yeah, because I can tell you what my problem is. And you can see what you should be focusing on, something like that. I think it is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a lot of clients have come to me and they say, they've all done courses. Most people have some degree, some sort of lessons. And they say, the problem, that's fine. But the problem with that is, where do you go if you've got a question? Like, you got to get your questions answered. So they really value that one-on-one time as well to help them over any hurdles that they're having. And it gives us, I think it also allows you to have a deeper understanding of what it is we're actually talking about, rather than say, just do this and then we'll move on and do this. You're quite right. We hang around there until you get it and then we move forward. I think that's pretty important. Yeah, absolutely. Baby steps, if you will.
Yeah, but I still have a lot to learn. I'm still learning at the moment.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever get the job done. 13 years on, I've been doing this thing.
I need a lot of time to practice. Yeah.
Chart time. Yeah, nothing in the world takes the place of chart time. There's that old saying, isn't that after 10,000 hours of chart time, you may consider yourself proficient. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, but I would say if you train in daily time frame, actually need a lot of patience as well. Yeah, you can't be able to expect you trade every day. Yeah, I used to be overtrading, like you mentioned before.
Yeah, same with me. And I'm sure I've said to you before, back in the day, my first couple of years were pretty terrible, and many years ago now. And I remember I was addicted to trading. I think I said to you, I couldn't even take my dog for a walk without taking my phone and looking at as if I could change the market. It just became ridiculous.
Yeah, checking the result every minute.
It's
Yeah,
ludicrous.
I couldn't believe I just take the phone out to check the result. And
Yeah. I mean, wake up in the middle of the night, the first thing you do is check your phone. I mean, that's now, we look at our charts once a day. That's it. Completely different.
yeah.
And for about 30 minutes a day. Wonderful. Just in finishing up, Tanya, what would you say to someone who, may be checking me out and maybe sitting on the fence, not quite sure what they should do?
I would be recommending anybody to join it because it's so good. Because you can get what you want, and the strategy is simple. Everybody can apply that.
Sure.
Ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your trading style is completely different from what I was taught before, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Well, again, as you know, it's all simple, stripped back price action strategies, price action trading. Once you learn to read, once you learn to read the price action of the market, you can trade any market you like. Price action's price action. So it's just a skill of being able to read the price action. And once you've got that, you're good to go. For sure.
That's right. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add before we finish up?
Yeah, that's about it.
Great. Thank you. Well, I sincerely appreciate your time on the call, and we'll catch up on our next scheduled Zoom call at our scheduled time.
Yeah, of course. We will.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time, Tanya.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.